To find the acceleration and the normal force of this box, the first step is to do the free body diagram of the box, which will be force normal acting this way, force friction acting that way, and force gravity acting down. Then you'll have to do you have to find the y and the x coordinates of the box, which will be like this. Like this. This will be x and this side will be y. Then the third step, force gravity. Force G equals mg, which is mass, which the mass of the box is 4, and gravity, which always is 9.8. So you multiply this to get Fg, and it's going to give you 39.2. Then the fourth step is to take this and separate it into its components so you can find both of these sides. We already have this side, which we found in step 3, and Fg equals 39.2. So first you find the sine of 20, which equals the opposite and in the hypotenuse, so it will be Fgx over Fg. So Fgx over 39.2, which we found here, and then you multiply these two, like the sine of 20 times this, and it's going to give you Fgx, which is 13.4. And then you do the same with this one, but a cosine, which will be the opposite and the adjacent. So it's Fgy. No, it's the adjacent and the hypotenuse. It's Fgy over Fg. And so it's Fgy over 39.2. And then you multiply this two, and it's going to give you Fgy equals 27.6. So then we do the chart of the x direction and the y direction, and the force, the force is 13 since it gives you here that it says it has 13 newtons, which is the force, and it has friction acting on it, so it's negative 13. And then the y direction is 0, and then force normal, and the y direction is 0 because of the free body diagram. The force normal is acting on the x direction, and the force friction is acting on the x. So you put 0 and 0, and then you add the 2. Since we haven't found Fn, you just plug in Fn. And then the force gravity, which you found, the force G, which you found, Fg is for x, it's 13.4, and for y, it's 27.6, and it's gonna be negative. So the next step is the F net of x. You put 13.4 net minus 13. So the F net equals max, which is the mass and the acceleration. Since we have to find the acceleration, we find it on the x direction. So you subtract this, and it's going to be 0.4 equals mass, which is 4 since the box's mass is 4, and then the acceleration, which is the one we're trying to find. So you divide this on this side, and it's going to give you the acceleration, which is 0.1 meters per second squared. And then on this side, which is the x direction, which we're going to find the force normal, it's F net y equals Fn minus 27.6. So since the acceleration of y is 0, the force net of y is also 0. So you put everything equal to 0, and then you pass this on this side, and it's going to give you the Fn, which is 27.6 newtons. And now we have both the acceleration and the force end of this box.